There are so many things that we can worry about, whether it's our relationship with our partner and will they ever get us and finally understand what it is that we are trying to communicate to them, whether you're worrying about your children and how will they do in school, what type of people are they going to become in terms of their character, or whether you're worrying about your work life, your career, and are you making a difference in the work that you're doing? Can you feel good about who you are in your role and what you're contributing? Or maybe you're worrying about your health. What's going on with you? How is your body functioning? Are you okay with the different symptoms that you're feeling? There are so many things that can consume our minds that if we're not careful, we're going to move beyond worrying and we're going to end up into a more serious state of being or feeling where we're chronically anxious. Hi, I'm Dr. Fazeeda Rahman. I am a coach specifically for women who are in midlife, going through different changes, who need some encouragement and some tips and tools on how to better manage the different stresses that they are experiencing. So why do we do it? We know that we shouldn't worry, but it's kind of instinctive for many of us to worry about various things. The truth is that worrying, especially chronically, has so many negative impacts on our health and our well-being. It can impact our sleep so that we can't sleep and we are laying awake at night with racing thoughts about all the different what ifs could possibly be. Now, if you don't get enough sleep, that can lead to brain fog, irritability, and difficulty concentrating, which has negative implications for what you need to do in the daytime. If you have a job that you need to tend to, it's hard to do so if you haven't slept well. Chronic worrying leads to increases in cortisol, the stress hormone, which can make our perimenopause symptoms like hot flashes, night sweats, and irregular cycles even worse. It can lead to gut issues that impact bloating, your appetite, and your mood. It can put you at greater risk for experiencing a clinical anxiety disorder or a clinical form of depression. It can impact your confidence and cause you to feel cognitively strained so that your decision making is impacted. Your memory and your concentration is also negatively impacted. Relationally, it can create challenges in your relationship. You might find yourself feeling more irritable and on edge, which can lead to more conflicts in the relationship or withdrawing from the relationship. You might experience an increase of parenting or caregiving stress, causing you to feel overwhelmed or like you're just spread too thin. It can also cause workplace strain so that you're worrying about the performance of your job or whether or not you might be fired, and it can lead to a decline in your productivity at work and also lead to an increase of burnout. Some long-term health risks include an increase in the risk of cardiovascular disease due to the stress on the heart and the blood vessels. It can also increase your likelihood of developing hypertension, diabetes, or autoimmune conditions. And also, it can increase aging and inflammation due to chronic stress hormones impacting on the body. The bottom line is that worrying and excessive worrying can have very negative impacts on you personally in regards to your health and well-being, but also on your relationships with others and your work life. So what do you actually gain from worrying? Here's the deal. We all want some level of control in our lives, and oftentimes when we're worrying, we are thinking it gives us some little bit of control over the things that in reality we don't have control over. So worrying has some obvious negative impacts, but why do we do it? Believe it or not, all types of worrying is not bad. And actually, it's natural, it's expected that as a human with emotions and different concerns in your life, that at times you might worry about things. Worry gives an illusion of control. In a sense, it can help you to feel prepared for what might come. And so anticipating some negative things happening can be a good thing if you're preparing for how will I handle the situation if this negative or bad thing comes up. In the short term, it helps to reduce some uncertainty, but again, in terms of long-term impacts, worrying chronically is not healthy for any of us. Worrying can give us a little motivation and drive. It can cause you to double check your work, to push yourself a little harder. Maybe if you have a project that is coming up and you're concerned about how is it going to turn out, maybe you'll put a little more effort into the task that you're doing for that project. Worrying can help to brace you for disappointment so that you don't feel like you're caught off guard if something really difficult happens. Let's say you're trying to balance family, work, there's caregiving responsibilities as well. You might anticipate what could come and you try to brace yourself for something negative in any one of those different areas coming up. Worrying is a sign of care. It comes from a place of love and maybe responsibility, whether it's for your family, your loved ones, your work life. You might want to show up the best for those that you care about or for the position that you have. And it connects to your identity as attentive, maybe responsible, or a caring person. So there are some benefits, but worrying does come at a cost. And oftentimes it comes at the expense of your mental health or your physical health or both. Sometimes it can come at the cost of your spiritual health as well. Shift the inner voice from critical to supportive. Worry often shows up because you care deeply and you carry many responsibilities. The key isn't to stop worrying and not care. It's to learn how to better carry the different what ifs that come up in your mind and that weigh you down. I hope you found this video helpful. If you aren't already a subscriber to this channel, I hope that you will go ahead and subscribe and share the video with others in your life that need to hear this content as well. If you're in need of individualized support and help to better navigate the different challenges that you're facing, I'd love to work alongside you.